Well, we often hear that assumption that there are too many graduates in the UK or too many universities, and the evidence shows that that's just clearly not the case. We really do need to change this presumption, and it's interesting that it's only the UK that holds that view. Every other OECD country that we've looked at, it's very clear that the attitude is that they recognise the need for more highly skilled people in their workforce. What's been happening, the research we've looked at, what's been happening is that the labour market's actually hollowing out. And the reduction in demand is in the middle skill levels, and the graduate level jobs with the requiring graduate attributes are in high demand, the highest growth areas in the economy. They are driving growth and driving innovation, and we need more graduates in our economy if we're going to continue to grow.
I think we forget that much of what we do in university is already international. And it has an international attractiveness about it, and many of the disciplines are international. The difference is that the investment we see going into perhaps China and India for having a more educated population is that there is that growth in the economy, there is that demand for highly qualified people. What I think we have in this country is an increasing population of undergraduate students that recognise that they are global citizens, and their world is going to be about competing on a global stage. And I think we actually are better placed than some other countries because of our heritage and what we already offer, and we must actually portray that the right way.
We are trying to talk more about graduate attributes rather than skills, because it's about this flexibility and adaptability in a rapidly changing work environment. You know, the old traditional career, lifetime career, doesn't exist anymore, we know that. But what we don't know is exactly what future jobs will look like. Clearly technology is driving a lot of change and the need for this adaptability. So graduate attributes are increasingly about things like resilience, flexibility, leadership, high skill communication, complex communication skills, analytical skills, all of these skills that will do you well in future careers and future life, and will allow you to change and adapt and move in a really fast-paced changing environment. So that's what we mean when we're talking about graduate attributes.
Well, the increasing number of postgraduates is critical to the development of many businesses, and employers are very keen to have postgraduate qualified employees. The difficulty arises is the sponsorship of them. In days of plenty, companies have been very able to support them, and many companies still do. We must accept that. Universities are creating their own bursaries and scholarships to make sure that we do have a postgraduate cohort, because a university without postgraduates is a very poor place. You need postgraduates because they may stay with you, go on to further postgraduate education, become part of the teaching staff, etc. But it is a matter of us helping them to have finance to come to the university. And there are many successful schemes which are being slightly underplayed at the moment of what universities do to make sure they've got the right postgraduate population.